Christopher Vivil, thank you. Ineos, for this transfer window, thank you. Whoever negotiated this deal, thank you. RB Leipzig, thank you. Manchester United, thank you. This is why we bought Benjamin Šeško. This is why we bought Benjamin Šeško, for crying out. His Royal Highness Christopher. Oh my God, Benjamin Šeško. It was a difficult watch, but Benjamin bloody Šeško, this is the reason why we bought his Royal Highness. Because this was not just a goal, people. This was telling people that I am here. I am Mr. Clutch. I am number 7 worthy. I'm number 7. The discussions should start being had because I can't even imagine it. We are already talking about, and we are already looking at life beyond Mason Mount because of how injury-ridden he is. But the best thing about it for Benjamin Šeško is that he might just be putting his... Oh my goodness, I can't even speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. If I speak, I am in big trouble because the moment Benjamin Šeško came in, movement in the box, timing versus Everton's backline, physicality, composure under pressure. We saw all those things from Benjamin Šeško. And it's just good to see. It's worth every penny. It's honestly worth every penny. Just looking at Benjamin Šeško yelling at the screen. It's worth every penny. We are looking at 8 goals in the season right now, and we still have a whole lot of games to play yet. And in 2026, we are looking at 6 goals. The most informed striker in 2026 for the Premier League. Come on now. Let me tell you something. Let me stop running. Don't run. Because Benjamin Šeško is here, bro. He is here to play. He is here to win. This is a classic Manchester United away win. Things are not going your way, but one counter attack and you see a goal. This goal right here that we scored was a £200 million goal. This is the reason why we revamped our striking force. This is the reason why Matheus Cunha, Branu Mbeumo, and Benjamin Šeško were brought into the team. These are the reasons why, right here. And it's all about celebrating it because, my goodness, that pass from Matheus Cunha. Bear in mind, the entire game, we were trying to play through the lines. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely agree with that thought process. Because that is the way Michael Carrick wants us to play and break teams down. But the truth about it is, Matheus, he saw an opportunity and he took it. That pass, the quality of the pass for him to be so much under pressure. You could literally look at Luke Shaw after the goal went in. Instead of running to celebrate with Šeško, he looked at Matheus Cunha and he knew that if that ball did not come from Cunha, we were not getting the goal. You then look at the run from Branu Mbeumo. This is the same run that Matheus Cunha had, by the way. Matheus Cunha fell down. I don't know how he fell down, whether it was the wet turf or whatever the situation is. But Branu Mbeumo held the ball, perfect timing, placed the ball perfectly, well weighted, so Benjamin Šeško can hit it one time. Because if Benjamin Šeško touches that ball, all of a sudden the goalpost narrows. If you are a striker, if you have been in that position before, if you touch that ball one more time, what happens is Jordan Pickford comes out, opens his body up, and the next thing, that absolute post just narrows. And I've been saying this thing about Benjamin Šeško. When he has the time to think, he flops his lines because he's thinking too much. But when he's firing on all cylinders, it is just open goal. Are you talking about against Fulham? Are you talking about against the team that we drew to? West Ham, I believe. That's what I'm telling you. It's all about instinct for Benjamin Šeško, and we need to absolutely encourage it. We need to absolutely keep on pushing the fact that we need him to play on instincts. Because when we see that, we see goals upon goals. Now, United players handle the pressure. You get me? I finished praising our attacking line. Because don't get me wrong, it was a ball first. before the goal. It was a ball fest, even after the goal. But when I realized I need to start appreciating the other side of football, because football doesn't always have to be going forward to score goals. You also need to be able to appreciate the defensive masterpiece we were able to witness today. And that all starts with Sane freaking Lemons. Because wow, this guy has changed my life. He has changed my life. The truth about it is that when you're looking at the end of David De Gea's tenure, don't get me wrong, David is still going to be high up in one of my favorite Manchester United goalkeepers of all time, because we saw him save the Titanic against Arsenal, against Chelsea, against every single team that season. I think it's the 2020, 2016, 2017 season. I feel like it was just written in the stars. We got the interview with Van der Sar, my favorite Manchester United goalkeeper. And Van der Sar talking about how Sane Lemens is quite similar to him when he came to Manchester United at the age of 34. And all of a sudden, Sane Lemens goes on to put in the best performance that we have seen in the goddamn Premier League since he has joined us. The best performance. It is truly remarkable what this guy was able to do today. Upon saves, and the funny thing about it is that he was not letting any ball spill out. Every single ball he caught it. Every single ball he punched it away. There was no second chance given away by Sane Lemens. No second chance, by the way. It was remarkable. I think this is the best performance that I've seen from a goalkeeper since David De Gea against Arsenal. There's no way this guy doesn't get man of the match for me. 90 minutes played. Of course, 0 assists. 4 saves, bro. 4 saves. 43% accurate passes. 6% accurate long balls. But that was not it. 3 diving saves. 3 and 1 saves in the box. 4 punches from corner kicks that felt like the Premier League was it was a battlefield. Because the corner kicks, every single person was like this to his throat. Every single person was under his nose. And he was still able to find a way to generate some strength to punch the ball away 4 times. Guys, can you imagine if it was out high in that pitch? Can you imagine if it was Andre Onana in that pitch? Can you even imagine if it was David De Gea on the pitch today? We would have conceded at least 2 goals. This is a silent performance that will not go unspoken about. I am not going to let anybody rest about this performance today. Because Sane freaking lemons. Oh, bro, when they say they give you lemons, are you turning into lemonade? Bro, we were not talking about that. That is the wrong saying. Because when they gave us lemons, we created lemons. Oh my goodness. This is the best thing I have seen. I can't even say much about him anymore. Because throw-ins, 5 of them. High claim, 2 of them. Recoveries, 11. Chances, 4. Touches, 43 times. Come on, he is 23 years of age, people. Manchester United might have just found another goalkeeper that could compete as the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. I know, it is shocking to say, but it is the bloody truth. And anybody that watched this game today would absolutely know that. It is a bloody truth. You understand me? It is the bloody truth. So let me stop glazing on Sane Lemens, because I'm going to make a total video about Sane Lemens its own. So make sure you guys watch that one too. Now let's go to the slab head, going on his perfect position on that left hand side. Yes, Harry Maguire is a right-footed player, but Harry loves to play on the left-sided of the centre-back's position. And today, we went back to the prime slab head of Leicester City. We went back to the slab head that Jose Mourinho wanted and fought the Glazers to buy. And they did not buy, and they bought him 1 year after Jose Mourinho got fired. Are you kidding me? 10 defensive contributions for Slabhead today. 70% of his 70 touches. 18% accurate long balls. Oh my God. He could put his head where you would not put your feet. That is what Slabhead did today. 32 years of age. And we were discussing about him leaving the club. Now I understand that the Glazers and Ineos are scared to experienced players. Now that we might be losing Casemiro, I think giving Harry Maguire a 2-year extension will not be a bad thing. We should not be expecting him to play 30 games next season, but it will not be a bad thing if we actually keep this guy in the pitch. Because are you looking at ground duels? We're looking at 67% won. Aerial duels, 78% won. Come on now. And then we go to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro, the 20-year-old. The one person that we knew is going to be the future of Manchester United. His first start under Michael Bloody Carrick. And the funny thing about Lenny Yoro is that in the back three, he had those games that were not very, how would I say it, copacetic. They were not very good to watch based on what we were able to see and based on the expectations that we have for Lenny Yoro. But then last 2 weeks against West Ham, we saw 2 game-winning saves from Lenny Yoro. And all of a sudden, I just knew that the confidence was brimming in my 20-year-old guy. Come on now. We get the sad news today about Lisandro Martinez having some calf discomfort. I really hope he's getting better and I hope he's able to heal before next week. But Lenny Yoro comes into this game today. Are you talking about accurate passes? Lenny Yoro gave 49 out of 56 accurate passes. That is 88%. Bloody hell. 88% people. Defensive contributions today. 8 touches. 68 of them. Accurate long balls. 100% for accurate long balls for Lenny Yoro today. 100%, brothers and sisters. It was magnificent. It was the best things that I've seen in a long time. Dalot did job too. You get me? Dalot did his job too. Opportunities, creations. He created situations. And I appreciate that from him. Ground duels, 50% won. Aerial duels, 67% won by Diego Dalot. Now, Luke Shaw didn't do the greatest. I will not lie to you. But he did the job that he was supposed to do. And we have to give him credit for that. We truly do. I am so excited for the boys today. Because what the boys were able to do was we were absolutely able to keep the pressure on the top 4 race. You get me? I hope that Mbeumo was not injured. Because I know he came out with what felt like a knock. I hope he's not injured because we can't afford to lose Mbeumo right now. We truly cannot afford to lose Mbeumo. But my goodness, I am so glad. I am so happy. I am so fulfilled. I am so excited that we were able to get 3 points today. Because what does that do for Manchester United? Manchester United right now have 48 points. We sit 4th place in the league. Automatic qualification to the Champions League. We are ahead of Chelsea that dropped points. Chelsea are 45 points. We are ahead of Liverpool that also won in a very worsky way. So they are also 45 points. But the best part about this situation is that Manchester United can actually come 3rd. We can actually get 3rd. We can actually get 3rd place because we are 3 points away from Aston Villa. And our next match is going to be against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are a better side than the side that Aston Villa is going to play in Wolves. But one thing is for sure, Wolves are fighting for their lives. They are fighting for their lives, even though they have absolutely said, yes, we are going to go down. But they are absolutely making a pig's meal out of every single person that comes against them because they are preparing to come back into the Premier League next season. That's what they are preparing to do. And so it's going to be difficult from Aston Villa. It's also going to be difficult for Manchester United. So if Manchester United can just keep on winning the way we have been able to win, I can't say more, but my goodness, I am going to be glad. Manchester United remain unbeaten. We are the only Premier League side that remain unbeaten in 2026, people. 2026, the entire 2026. We are wrapping up the second month, and it was so good. I am so glad. I am so ecstatic. I am so happy. And right there is what I have to say about this game. Manchester United take 3 points. I've already spoken about Benjamin Šeško. I've already spoken about Brian Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha, and I've spoken about the defense. But one thing is for sure, we are going to give the defense a little more focus, because it was the best thing that we saw today. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.